When you suspect that a lack of power assist is being caused by a faulty pump or a steering gear malfunction, you'll want to perform a pressure and flow test to help isolate the source of the problem.
To conduct this test, you'll need a power steering system analyzer along with the appropriate adapters. Before connecting the equipment, however, make sure that fluid level, belt tension, and tire pressure are all correct. Begin by disconnecting the high pressure line at the pump. Next, install the appropriate adapter to the pump's high pressure outlet, and then connect the gauge side of the analyzer to the opposite end of the adapter. Connect the other end of the analyzer to the high pressure line you previously disconnected. Once the analyzer is installed, make sure the gate valve is fully open and that the front wheels are pointed straight ahead. Next, start the engine and let it idle. When the engine reaches operating temperature, add fluid to the reservoir to bring the level up to the hot mark. At this point, hydraulic pressure should be between 80 and 150 psi, while flow should be almost 2 gallons per minute.
If pressure is greater than 150 pounds, look for a kinked hose or other restriction in the system. If flow is less than manufacturer specifications, you may have a faulty pump. In any case, continue with the test.
Now, check fluid flow under high pressure conditions by slowly closing the gate valve until the manufacturer's specified test pressure is reached. If flow is below specifications at this point, the pump must be replaced. These sample specifications indicate what pump flow should be at a required test pressure. Refer to the appropriate service manual for specifications that apply to the vehicle you're testing. If pump flow is good under high pressure conditions, then check pump deadhead pressure by closing the gate valve for no more than 5 seconds and then opening it. Repeat this process 3 times, recording the pressure each time. If the pump is operating properly, each of the deadhead pressures will be at least 1,000 psi and within 50 pounds of one another.
If deadhead pressure is less than 1,000 psi, you've either got a bad flow control valve or a faulty power steering pump.
Deadhead pressures above 1,000 psi, but not within a 50 psi window, mean that the flow control valve is sticking. Under this condition, the entire system should be flushed and the flow control valve should be clean. If the pump tests good, then leave the gate valve on the analyzer open while an assistant turns the steering wheel to both wheel stops. Record the pressure at each stop.
If the maximum pressure recorded at each wheel stop is less than the deadhead pressure noted earlier, then the steering rack is leaking internally and must be replaced.